Hi everyone, it's s6o6t here, and today I'm going to show you some brief showcase of my progress on Necromancy magic extension for my SUTCH mod. This is my first video um, like this, like review, so please don't throw any rotten tomatoes at me, because also my English is pretty bad because it's not my mother tongue. I'm Russian actually. So okay, today I'm gonna show you some new spells that I made. First of all, I will show you some spells that doesn't require any don't require any targets, like Bone Armor Summon. Here you can see like trilobite like skeleton thing on his back that looks pretty much like it is in the Elder Scrolls Online. What it does, it increases the resist magic ability and resist normal weapons. It's about 5%, but it will increase with your conjuration skill. So like any other spell I added, I'll make it, you know, I scripted the way they increasing their strength according to your conjuration skills, so you don't have to always buy you know uh, new spells to have some garbage spells in your magic book. So the next one, let's see, the next one is Bone Totem Summon Bone Totem. Here it is. It looks pretty much similar to the one you can see in the Elder Scrolls Online. When you summon it, what it does, it scaring some of your enemies around the circle and inside the circle, I mean, causing them to flee. It doesn't make any damage. It's like you know, your additional shield from your enemies. When you hear this sound, that means that I activated the totem, and that one is causing a spell that damage your enemies. So, but the visual effects of this I accidentally removed, so never mind that. The next one is Bone Wall. It does pretty much what it named. It is Bone Wall. It's a little bit of flash in here, and what it does, it barricades the way for your enemies towards you. It you know, pretty useful in some narrow corridors or caves. So the next one is Death Skies, if I pronounce it right. When you summon the skies, it is very slow to, you know, swing, and you can make not so much swings with it. But what it does, well, here you can see that there is no actual damage it does, but it scripts this entropy that will make you absorb some health points from your enemy to you. I did it through scripts due to removing the effect of original Oblivion absorbing health effect, magic effect. So the next one is the Flaming Skull. Flaming Skull, here it is. Flaming Skull, you can see it comes from like a little portal in your hand, that actually I made with some sneak peek. I don't know if this word is it is right to describe what I want to say. I looked at some magic effects in Skyrim, and I didn't port it, but I made, you know, a model of this portal thing to look at, to make it look more like in Skyrim summoning effect, if you know what I mean. So here it is, swinging flying skull. You can see how it looks when it is thrown. Some, I think, pretty effects. The animation is not actually perfect, I think, but I don't think that I will, you know, remade this once again. So the next one, the graveyard. Okay, it makes you curse the ground for 10 seconds. What happened? What happened is that you just curse the ground. Let me have my prize. I'm like Sherlock. So, well, jokes aside, you can see some pretty animation of appearing and disappearing of these tombstones, and also you can see another circle right here. This circle is equal to the radius of the spell. What it does, when the enemy goes in here, it have some frost damage, and pretty much that's all. But when the player steps in there, it makes your magicka restore faster, a little bit faster. So the next one I can show you without any targets. Well, summon skeleton. Okay, let's look to the new summon effect. New skeleton model I made. Actually, there is some variations, as you can see. One boot, no jaw. And here it is, jaw and 2 boots. It's like a cosmetic only, but beautification is what I'm concentrate my my attention to. So the skeleton mage, also this, you can see there some appearing animation as well, and there is also 2 variations of this skeleton mage here. It makes, you know, like swinging effect with his hand to grab the magicka from stuff and throw it with his hand. The idea wasn't that. So the skeleton warrior looks like this and looks like this. his hat here is actually almost like the head of skeleton, a bone colossus that I made. You may saw him on Nexus Mods, my page. And let's see. Oh, okay. You can notice some bones looking through the portal. If you look carefully, you can see them. It's some pretty addition, like cosmetics, but I think it's pretty much important to the immersion. This one is inspired by Elsewhere, a DLC of The Elder Scrolls Online. I found some images of some cat GT like this. Zombies rising from these cracks like this, I mean. And here it is, new zombie model. There is also a lot of variations of them, as you can see. They spawn in randomly. It may be a Dunmer zombie that looks like this. It may be an orc zombie that looks like this. It may be a headless one. This is not a headless one. This is Altmer or Bosmer, I guess. You can see actually that their eyes are glowing with necromantic like light. There is a headless Khajiit once again. This is an Argonian that I made myself. I found some on a Nexus, but I prefer to make some myself. There is actually there is a lot of models, in the internet, in stocks or as model resources on the Nexus mods, but I prefer always to make them myself. Maybe this is not perfect. Well, okay, I know this, but it's mine. It's my work, and I'm pretty much proud of it, This is like my children that I want to punch. I think that the visualization is pretty well, but not so perfect. But in my opinion is way better than the original. But it's only my opinion, you can think as you wish. So also, I didn't mention that there is obviously an animation of appearing zombies. There is no such animations in the original game. So, well, now I can show you some spells like I cannot show you some spells. Well, I do not know whether my game will crash right now or not, but let's go to my own GCDB testing hall and I will show you. Sorry, testing hall. What the? Oh, okay. COC. See ya if there will be crash. There is no crash. That's good. That's pretty good. Well, okay. The next thing is bitter harvest. it make the necromancer like you drain the last spark of life to restore magicka, only magicka. Here is the dead body, and whoa, you just drained the last spark of life. And if you want to do this again, then you will see this message that will say that you already drained all magicka from it. Okay, the next one will be blast bones. Okay, blast bones. This is pretty well designed spell. It makes the skeleton appear, flaming skeleton appear right behind you. First, you must mark the target. Then there will be some pretty animation of appearing of this skeleton. It will appear behind you, and then it will just, you know, run towards your enemy that you marked, and then boom, he will explode, obviously. This one or this one have only 1 point of health, so there can be sorry, I'm just tired, I guess. This is my first time I remember it. 1 punch is enough for the skeleton to be dead. But still, this spell is pretty, you know, is very strong. The explosion, it makes about 70 points of damage to your enemies and to yourself as well, if you don't run away from the blast of blast bones. So the strategy is that you can also make the bone wall here, grave grasp to your enemy. Oh, is it dead? Oh no, it's not. Grave grasp is a spell that summons skeletal hands from the ground, that's staggering your enemy, and actually this is what they do. They are just staggering your enemy. Yep. There is a small chance that these skeletal hands will immobilize your enemy or stagger him like this. So the next one is graveyard, that I also showed to you, but now you see how it actually works. Also, I forgot, it makes, like in Skyrim, it makes not only a health damage, but frost damage from graveyard, makes damage to the stamina as well. And here you can see Shocking Siphon. Shocking Siphon is making things bzz. Why is it making things bzz? It's just because it regains some magicka to your character and do some damage to your enemies. So something like this. The next one is summoning Bone Colossus. Here you can see the summoning process, the pretty animations of appearing of this creature. You can see how it fighting with Daedrod. The point is that to cast this spell you need a dead body to cast on, and only then you can summon it. Also with a pretty animation of appearing. Well, also there is a flash Atronach, but I just can't show you this because there is no, in this location especially, there is no some dead people, dead human beings, some playable races. This spell requires only playable races to be cast on, I mean dead ones. Oh, here's the Clanfear, pretty dinosaur. You can remember it from my pictures on, oh shit, on the Nexus mods. Well, the next one I wanted to show you is well, PSB is needed to show you this. The final one is Summon Flesh Colossus. It's not final for release, but it is final for now. A work in progress, guys, for now. Remember it. Here you can see that the big Flesh Colossus appears and doesn't do anything. And why are you doesn't do anything, shithead? Do something! Help me! I'm being attacked! Shithead. Why are you doing this? Oh, I know why this happened. Okay. Where it is? Update 3D. Here it is. And now it will fight. Also, as you can see, it will make some creatures stagger or immobilize them, or fall to the ground, straight to the ground with his massive attacks. I need to add update 3D command to my script to make it work perfectly like this. Absolutely new animations, as you can see, and functionality is pretty well. Not perfect, of course, but I'm working on it. Also, there is something I wanted to I'm sorry. Never mind. This is my girlfriend speaking serious Russian words. Okay. The last thing I wanted to show you is summoning Daedra effect. Well, let it be summon Clanfear right now. Here we are, the effect close to the Skyrim or the Elder Scrolls Online effect, right here. It's like the vortex, the abyss vortex, or oblivion. Clonfear, you can see the Clonfear. These animations are not perfect as well, they are original, but the model is mine. I bought it from Skyrim. I made it for Skyrim first, but then I bought it to Oblivion. It looks a little bit, you know, not smooth. I mean, the polygons are not smooth, a little bit triangle-like. Maybe I will remake this model from scratch, or maybe not. Okay, the next one is Daedroth. It's a big fellow, based also on the Elder Scrolls Online version. Here it is. My boy. The next one is Dremora, but I think that the game will crash if I'll summon it, so I will summon it at the end of the video. Holy shit, the Google. Okay, Google. Shut up. Flame Atronach. This one is pretty well animated, I think. This brand new Flame Atronach looks pretty much like the version from the Elder Scrolls Online. Animations for that one I did the most of my time. At one day I made this model the whole freaking day, and animations were very hard to make because you can see the equipment animation is like here in actually I don't know how to say this in English, like a salto mortale. This one looks like in Skyrim, and here is... oh shit. Attack me in hand to hand. In hand to hand. Attack me with your leg. It's touch animation. No, attack me with your leg. Here it is. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, the next one is Flash Atronach. I haven't shown you the Flash Atronach. Here it is. The portal appears, and the Flash Atronach is appearing from under the ground. Here it is. The fresh new model. The first model I did was a little bit, cartoonish. So this one is more like gore version. Animations are absolutely nude. Made it from scratch. Make it again. Little shithead. Actually, there are more animations, but for some reason Oblivion decides to use only some of them. I don't know why. It's like when the Flash Atronach, when it looks like the Flash Atronach wants to fight with you with his right hand, that means that he's casting touch spell, and with the left hand it means that he fighting with you with his left. Oh, like this. The animations are not broken. It's like just an combat AI bugs that not making the full um, the full picture of animations are made. I made it for it. I made it for it. What I'm saying. My English is so bad. Well, the next. Oh, Spirit Mender. It's just what I will do next. I did. I've done completely two branches of Necromancy. They are, the first one is the Bone Tyrant, and the second one is Grave Lord. I mean, the first one is Grave Lord, and the second one is Bone Tyrant. But there will be a third branch, and it will be called the Living Death, just like in the Elder Scrolls Online, which is one I inspired by. So, Spirit Mandel, let's look at this one. There is no, I think, appearing effect on this one. Update 3D. Oh no, there is appearing effect, but for some reason it's not working. It's just appearing. For some reason, I don't know why, but for some creatures it doesn't work so well as I want it to work. Right now it works okay, but when I script this, it doesn't work like I want it to work. I think he looks menacing. It is very slow creature, but it's he's pretty strong. Set off speed like this. Let's look for the animation of his fucking death. Let's look at hunger. Let's look at hunger. Here is the hunger. Here it is. The animations are made from scratch, of course. They're not perfect, but look at the appearing animation that you just can't see because of this freaking effect of Abyss. The appearing effect is pretty similar to the Flame-Atronic one. He's like dodging from the portal towards you. Update 3D. Let's look at this. Here it is. Let's look at this. Yet another win. Up. Вот он, блин. Here it is again. Let's look at some animations of. He's turning left and right animations are remade to this disappearing effect, so it looks like he is teleporting. It is teleporting from one point to another simultaneously. Well, the other one is Scump. Scump is. Here it is. Pretty small and cute one. And again, looks like similar to what was in the Elder Scrolls Online. This was my goal, to make everyone look similar. Spider Dader. Okay, Spider Dader, of course. Let's look at this one. Look at this dude. Look at his animations. absolutely new one model that looks, I bet it looks not bad, at least. Also based on the Elder Scrolls Online one. Let's look at some animations. Well, walking animation is work in progress because it looks very laggy-baggy, so here is spider web speed, and this is what it does. The paralyzation effect, but a new one. And the next one is, I guess that's all, guys, actually. Yep, that's all. Yes. For today, how can I forget about these ones, guys? These are Dawnbreaker, that was made from scratch again, based on concept arts and the model from Skyrim, of course. Here it is. Now I know how to work with particles, so you know, here's light particles inside a inner circle of the sword. I bet it looks pretty much similar to the Skyrim one, but I didn't want to make it absolutely shit. What is that word? Identical. Yes. It's similar but not identical. And the Scourge of Daedra, that have banished Daedra effect. It's my inspiration of original Morrowind model and some of my own ideas. Here you can see the whole thing. Once again, the model is not pretty bad, I guess. Someone will not like this banished Daedra effect, this that is on the mace, but I admire it. It looks interesting, I guess, in my opinion. Well, what this Daedric artifact does, it have a very very low percent to enabled instantly kill any Daedra like this. That's what I call a low chance. Let's do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It takes 15 hits to kill the Daedra, and not an instant kill here. So the banished Daedra effect wasn't there at that moment. But what it does, it have a lot of damage about 5 when my skill is novice. Uh, this mace have the strength of Umbra sword, as well as a Dawnbreaker. The Dawnbreaker have a purifying light of Meridia on strike, as you can read in here. What it does, it scares the undead with a little chance that it will flee forever from you, and it deals more damage to the undead. And what this one does, it deals more damage to the Daedra ones. As you can imagine, there is 5 points of damage physical and some damage magical, but you can't see how much damage it does actually. But in script it goes about 5, 10, 15 and 20 according to your conjuration skill, I guess. As well as the Dawnbreaker, Purifying Light of Meridia enchantment. So this is not all, I guess, because there is something I want to show you guys. There are some books from the Elder Scrolls Online, and they are about conjuration and necromancy, and what they do is teaching you conjuration skill, increasing it, and when you take these books, you can read this. Well, while studying this book, you have increased your conjuration knowledge. Now you can summon 2 minions at once, and again 3 minions at once. Let's check this out. We have Spider Daedra, 1 Storm Atronach, 2 and Hunger, 3. Let's check, maybe there is bug and there is 4, and no, there is only 3. Only 3 of them can be in the same place at once. And when I read another one and another one, I can summon 5 minions at once. At last I can see this, and you can see this too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is 5 minions summoned at once. These books will be hidden around the Cyrodiil, so there will be quests to find them all. It's the quest about necromancy. It's very interesting. I believe that you will admire it. These books, what they books did, these books do. Yes. Oh shit, don't go away, let me read you. Also, it's increasing your conjuration skill. Some interesting letters here, and I took this, I took this, I took this, I took this, and nothing happened. You know why? Because I have PSB cheat on. Let's see what will happen if I do this again right now. GGDB testing hall. Let's look. The difference is I have only necromancy spells in count of 1. Summon Skeleton Archer for 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds. Okay. Let's read. what we have in here. Right now it's 40 seconds. Let's read another one. Still 40 seconds, but zombies does 40 seconds now too. What this one does, I don't know. I don't remember actually. It does something. Never mind. This one. This one is making your conjuration skill be increased, and not only necromancy but conjuration too. There is 3 perks I added. The first one is soul perk, second one is bone perk, and the third one is a flesh perk. There is 4 books in here. When you find your first one, you will instantly increase your knowledge about conjuring and summoning both skeletal things, flesh things, and soul-like things like spirit mender and such, ghosts and res. The other 3 for 1 perk each. So 1 for bone, 1 for flesh, and 1 for soul 1. So this is it, I guess. I have shown everything I wanted to. So this is it. Have a nice day and stay tuned.